Like, because my parents were divorced, I would see him on the weekends. So every Monday morning, he had to drive me from Montreal back to the West Island where I grew up. I went to high school. And literally every Monday morning, I would show up with the note in my agenda saying, sorry, she was late because there was traffic. And my secretary literally called and she said, look, like, we're going to fail her class if you don't start bringing her on time. My dad said, and I continued to show up an hour late. And that's all.
And that's why she dropped out of school and she's a retard.
Dropped out of school. Rumors. I did not drop out of school. I finished school. Didn't really show up the last year, but I finished school. And talking about being late, I'm so on point timing, but when it comes to morning, work and school, there's something wrong with me. I love being on time. Like, I'm a really on time person, but work and school, I could not do it. Like, I missed the bus so many times in my high school.
I know.
My mom would literally say, I'm not bringing you. Like, you're skipping the day. And I would say, perfect.
I'll take it.
Like, the amount of times that I've skipped entire days because I was just like, sometimes my mom would leave for work and I just would stay home and I would say, you know what, I'll deal with the call later because I can't call her and say I missed the bus. She would have killed me. Like,
I'm dead. Okay, so I heard this thing. I heard it on the internet and I'm assuming it's true. So apparently Bella Thorne, like, how am I saying it? Just made $1 million in 24 hours on OnlyFans. So guys, listen. Catch us there after this because what the fuck?
From now on, guys, the videos are gonna be on OnlyFans.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Honestly, you're like, that's a great idea.
Wear bathing suits and we'll talk. Fuck if that's what they want.
Crazy. Honestly, I can't. Well, speaking of that, I have something to say after. But OnlyFans is like every day I wake up to a new girl on my Insta having an OnlyFans, and I'm just like, is this one of those things where it's like TikTok, where there was like a couple of people that got popular on TikTok, and then everybody tried to be TikTok famous, but nobody was TikTok famous? Like, is that the same thing? Because it sucks a little more when you're selling nudes, and like, it's like it's only like really fun when it's working, but it kind of sucks when you're grinding your like.
Well, when you're selling your fucking vagina and no one's even buying it.
Yeah, like, it's fucking like, you have to, at a certain point, like, it's public. It's not like doing other things where it's a little bit more private. Like, OnlyFans, it's only working if you're very public about it.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of like swallow every reservation you have about being public and doing that. Yeah. And then for it not to work when it's oversaturated in COVID, so many people started an OnlyFans, and it's like,
my boyfriend was like, I can't believe Bella Thorne's like started an OnlyFans. Like, isn't she already rich? But I'm like, babe, I'm sorry, she made $1 million in 24 hours. Like, honestly, good for her. Yeah. Good for her.
If somebody told me OnlyFans you make somebody told me OnlyFans you make $10K, I would say, I already made my account.
Well, I guess make it because you can. $10K is like, a lot of people are making a lot of money on it,
but it's not the way you think. It's not as easy as you make. Like, that's the misconception. That's why everybody's starting OnlyFans, because they think it's so easy to make this money. But at the same time, you have to grind. Like, you need to be pushing your content. And it's not, I'm going to sign up overnight and not say anything and I'm going to make.
How does OnlyFans work? Like, is there another social media that links it, or else they don't know who you are when they go on? Or is it like kind of like Pornhub where like the videos show up? And
I don't know about like how it works. I know what you mean. And I don't know what I mean. Like, if there's a homepage. Can you get famous
if you don't even have an Instagram?
But I don't think so. I think so. Yes, so OnlyFans is subscription based, but I think that you do need to have another social media for people to find out about you, because or else, like, I don't know how it works, but I think unless you're very popular, you're gonna show up on the popular or whatever. But like, I think it's kind of the thing where you need to know what somebody's OnlyFans is to find them and subscribe to them. Yeah. So like. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I think it's a bit like YouTube, where it's like, unless you know what you're looking for, you're not going to get the subscriber. So you kind of need to build a following. Like, at the same time, you can't.
That's why I worked for Bella Thorne.
Well, 100%. She said, hey guys, you want to see me naked? I'm pretty sure she already had a sex tape out or something. That's what I was going to say.
There wasn't a sex tape, but I think her ex-boyfriend like leaked photos of her. Listen, at this point, guys, when everybody's already seen your fucking kuka, just put it on OnlyFans.
Put a price tag. 100%. I'm a believer in that. Listen.
If your job doesn't work out, you don't have to be late for OnlyFans. But you're gonna be damn early.
That's Bella Thorne.
This is Bella Thorne's OnlyFans. $20 off. $16 for 30 days.
$20 off.
Subscription bundles.
How much is it?
So, It's so it's 16, but it's I think it's $20 a month to subscribe to her, but you make your own prices. So every girl makes their own prices, and
Can I make my price be $1 million a month? I'm sorry.
Josh? I don't even think he's gonna pay that. He just say, babe.
Well, why would he pay when he gets it for free?
I think there's like a max. I don't know for sure. I'm assuming there'd be a max. Like, it wouldn't make sense that you would make it $1,000 a month. Nobody's gonna.
Well, I'm sorry. How did Bella Thorne make $1 million? You really think?
Well, because $20 a pop. She's fucking famous.
Show me your math. How many people is that?
But okay, I'm sorry, $1 million in 24 hours.
No, but
like,
apparently now she's at a higher. It's just like in the 24 hours.
In the 24 hours, she made $1 million. But like, imagine that's fucking crazy.
I find her hot though. Like, I find her pretty. She's very raw though. Like,
she's had
not
stages.
Like she's not your Nicki Minaj type of like big ass titty like girl on OnlyFans. That's why I find her like
girl next door. But I also think she's had her sketch stages of. Why does my director have coronavirus?
But I also feel like if anybody's watched the Playboy documentary, anyways, at the beginning, the first person they ever used like on their photo was Marilyn Monroe.
It was.
Anyways, and then they ended up finding out that using the girl next door actually was even better.
Yeah.
So they made more money off using a random girl who was just like working in the office as the girl next door.
The girl next door like vibe is actually like the most popular.
It's so
like
crazy.
I don't know if you know the porn star Riley Reid.
Yeah, I've heard of her.
You've heard of her? Okay, so she's technically like the most popular porn star, and like the reason she sells so well, I guess, like, you know what I mean, like as a brand, is because she has that like girl next door, like she's like very like normal body type, like obviously she's hot, she's cute, but like she's not like I'm saying big ass, big tits, right. Like she's not that like, huge voluptuous body, like she's just like very girl next door, like she's very like she could be your neighbor, and she is like the most popular porn star.
Okay guys, speaking of which, we really 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 want to interview either a stripper, a porn star, so if you're listening,
or you have an OnlyFans, Bella Thorne, if you want to come on the show.
Yeah, OnlyFans, whatever, if you're listening and you know somebody who's like super open about it and they don't give a fuck, because that's what we are on this show. We just talk and we don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. If you're open to us, hit us up, and
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely something that we want to interview. But it's
kind of
be
interesting. Like
OnlyFans, I think is a little bit easier because either way you have to be public about it. Yeah. But I think a lot of people,
more like a stripper or like a porn star,
like something that people know about less. I think OnlyFans is super like covered, but I don't really get. I don't know enough people around me that I want to know who actually subscribes to OnlyFans, and I'm assuming it's a lot of people, but like in my head I'm like, okay, you have Pornhub, like what's the difference? I guess people want to know, they want to see people they know, or like, you know what I mean, it's more personal if you're like following this girl and then you get to see her naked, like, you know what I mean?
I think there's more of like an emotional like relationship, like when don't you like speak to them, and it's like there's a lot of like,
I don't think you talk.
I mean, can't you kind of do that on Pornhub too though?
No, you can't talk to them, but you could send personal videos on OnlyFans. Yeah,
and you can't do that on Pornhub?
Well, if you're a low like popularity porn star, you can message them and request a video. But like OnlyFans, yes, you're right. It's a little bit more personal. You could probably like request, and you could get more stuff. The more you pay, the more things you can get. But like, I think the selling point is that usually it's girls that like, you're probably already following them. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, let's say tomorrow you would start an OnlyFans, like all your followers, it's more enticing for them to see you naked than somebody on Pornhub, because they don't know the people on Pornhub. Like for them to see you, I guess it's more like, okay, I know her.
They want to see me, they want to talk shit.
They go, I saw her in the clubs, I want to see what those titties look like. But you know what I mean? Like, I think that's the seller. But I also think like, I guess maybe controversial topic, like I don't really know how I feel about it, but like, obviously, I wouldn't care if my boyfriend watches porn or something like that, but I feel like OnlyFans and like
we're going there now, guys.
No, but like I would be curious to know what people think and maybe what you think. Like, do you think it's the same thing as watching porn? Subscribing to somebody's OnlyFans?
So I don't care if my boyfriend watches porn. I'll watch it with him. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't care either.
But I don't know about OnlyFans.
But subscribing to a specific girl, like that's a bit like.
No, that's not allowed.
Like, and technically speaking, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, there's no contact, there's no nothing, but like, it would depend. Like, for me to be like, why you know,
but
you're
it's
subscribed
like
to
he's
this one
paying
girl.
a subscription for a girl. It's like
for what exactly? It's not like you want to pay for a porn site, pay for a porn site.
Yeah.
It's fine. You want to pay for your porn, but like going and subscribing to one specific girl is a bit like, okay,
Yeah.
like. What?
That's because they're cheating, guys.
Is that the second girlfriend now? Like, am I supposed to, like, how does that work here?
Like, we're not gonna
Are we in an open relationship?
You're just gonna masturbate and turn on your OnlyFans?
But I mean, see, it's not about that. It's just more about, that one person. It's, like, so...
It would make me feel better if he was, like, if he subscribed to, like, 3,000 people.
Yes. Like,
and then at that point, it's...
If he subscribed to, like, 20 girls, I'd be like, I honestly don't care. But if it's one, then it's, like, it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
So, David, let me see your phone.
So, babe, let me see yours.
Cough it up. Cough it up. No, I'm joking. But you do know what I mean, though.
She's not really joking.
No, but, like, subscribe to 20, but don't subscribe to one.
I agree. The more you are, the odds are there's no
emotional
attachment. We're good.
If there's that one girl, it's a bit like, okay, but why her?
It's a bit like you're cheating.
And you could pay me also. If you're going to pay to see her, nigga, you got to pay to see me. I think that was the worst.
That was the worst
I've ever done in my life.
No.
Oh my God.
Sip your fucking water. Also,
that
my
was
laptop's
crazy.
doing brr, and I don't know what that means.
Your laptop is screaming?
My laptop is
think you're
screaming. It might be telling me to fucking talk lower.
Yeah, it's probably telling you to shut the fuck up.
Okay.
But speaking of OnlyFans and on that topic, I literally got a DM this week and I forgot to post it on my Insta. And I was literally crying laughing. Somebody DM'd me because I had posted
Were you crying or were you laughing?
Bit of both. I literally posted like, go subscribe to our channel, don't forget, whatever. And then somebody wrote back and they were like, I'll only subscribe if you wear a bikini on your podcast. And I was like,
okay,
bitch, joke's on you because I wear it for free on my Instagram. So I don't need to be selling my body.
You know what?
For
don't give me the follow on YouTube.
Yeah,
don't give me the follow on YouTube, but
it.
give it to me on Instagram.
I mean, look,
because I
do
post
it.
bikinis there.
You know when I'm going, I'm wearing a bikini under. I don't know what I'm saying about. No, but I was just like, shut up. Like,
oh my God.
You could literally go down my page and see me in a bikini.
Exact same guy who has an OnlyFans account. So bye.
I'll subscribe if you wear a bikini. Yeah, well, $2 a pop.
For a second,
$2 an
like, could be
episode.
fun though.
I mean, I would literally start an OnlyFans of just me. I always said I want to start an OnlyFans of just me eating in a bikini. And I'd be like, subscribe to my channel. I mean, I don't think, and I know this sounds weird, but you could
There's a lot of fetishes out there.
No,
honestly, probably.
But you could technically have an OnlyFans, and don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure you could have an OnlyFans of anything. Like, I could literally have an OnlyFans and put my Instagram pictures up there. Obviously, people are not going to subscribe every month because there's nothing new.
Well, that's what happened to me. The fake account.
No, but what I'm saying is that, like, it doesn't have to be porn that you're selling on your OnlyFans. Like, you could sell whatever you want.
I saw your toes. You have 9.5 on 10 toes. Start posting those on OnlyFans.
I'll make a toes account. I actually woke up to a text. I don't remember if I
Guys,
said this.
David's laughing and I'll tell you why, okay? I'll tell you why.
I don't remember if I said this on the...
I am insecure about my toes, although they're not the ugliest toes, but they're also not the nice... I don't have 10 on 10 toes, okay, guys? Guys,
you just 9 on 10
perfect.
me. You just 9 on 10 me. And last time I checked, my boyfriend said 10 on 10.
9.5, sorry. And I'm not your boyfriend, so... He's going to tell you everything's perfect.
He's paid, just like my mom is paid to say I'm a good singer. Continue your story.
But anyways, so David was like, I think we were on a boat. Well, I guess we could call it a yacht. And I was like, David was staring at my toes, and I'm like, why are you staring at my toes? Because I'm insecure about my toes. He's like, no, you don't have bad toes. I'm thinking, a not bad score is a 7 on 10, which is what I would rate my toes, a 7,
An
He
average.
said, it's not that bad. You're a 6.
No. He said, it's not that bad. And you said, well, Veronica has 10 on 10 feet. And then you said, well, what would you rate mine? And then you said, and he started it off strong. Like, he gave,
they're cute.
Well, what do you mean?
Like, go like the rainbows a little bit, but...
He said, like, you have good toes, like a 6 on 10.
And I said, 6 in school was... You just passed.
Barely made it.
Barely made it. Like, it was a 59 and they gave you a 60.
He didn't even throw you in the 0.5. He just said a 6. And the next day I'm like, babe, why the fuck did you say 6 on 10? He's like, I don't even know why I said that. He's like, I didn't even mean to say that. I just slipped out. And I went, she doesn't have 6 on 10
He didn't mean to say a 7 either, so I'm confused. So guys, my toes go like a little bit like the rainbow. My first toenail is like perfect. Like, you would think straight out of a magazine. Fake. The toenail is, like, fake. It's perfect. It's straight. The rest go like this. I wear heels. I wear pagals, and this is what's happening. I'm literally cramping after 1 minute, so 6 on 10 is what I got rated.
This is 6 on 10. Well, I actually painted my boyfriend's nails. I always said, you have nice nails. I painted his nails black the other day.
Listen.
I painted his nails black the other day because we're just cool like that. And I was like, babe, honestly, like, the nail polish really shows that you have not nice nails. Like, I don't know how to tell you, but they're round. Anyways.
My first question is, why are you painting your boyfriend's nails?
It's fashion.
It's artsy.
Harry Styles and A$AP Rocky paint their nails. That's how I also convinced him to do it. So
I feel like your boyfriend's down for anything at the end of the day. You didn't have to do much convincing.
I don't have to. I sell the idea.
You said, babe, I'm painting your nails, and he said...
That's what happened. And my sister was over, and she was like, what? Anyways, so what I wanted to say is the other day I literally woke up to this text, and I think they sent it, because now this is a screenshot. Tell me this. So how do I revert back to the original? Oh, fuck.
If this was a test, I'd say you're cheating a lot today.
Oh my God, what do I do? Okay, I just froze my phone. But anyways, so I woke up to a text. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's a text from an unknown number. And the only thing it says is, how much for a pic of your hands holding your feet? And I went, first of all,
you went $2.
$5. Second of all, how did you get my number?
Third of all, $1.
Okay, no, it was at 2:06 a.m. July 14th.
What?
That's the only thing it says. And I was like, but how did you get my number? That's my real question is, how did you get my number?
My God.
My second answer is, I'll list you my prices.
So funny story, guys, actually. I bought these Louboutin booties. They kind of look like Jeffrey Campbell's. I love them when I first got them, probably because I was a brand whore, and I thought, oh, they're Louboutin, they're nice. They're not nice. They're passe, they're over with. I'm trying to sell them on Kijiji. Well, with this speech, I'm not getting anyone to buy them. But anyways,
you couldn't get
I put them on Kijiji, and somebody wrote, I'll buy them. So obviously, you say, here's my number. Well, I think on Kijiji there's already your number. So I was like, perfect. Like, I'm selling the shoes. The price I want, he's not even negotiating. This is great. So then he gets my number and he says, okay, send me a picture of the shoes. So I'm like, okay. So I sent a picture of the shoes. Then he goes, send me a video of you walking in the shoes. And I went, listen, you find these creeps even on Kijiji. Like, you can never get a fucking break. And it's like, is that the same fucking person who literally made my fake account, who's literally putting goddess everywhere?
It's all the same person.
I'm pretty sure there was like one step before he was like, send me a picture of your toes or whatever. And I was like...
I remember you telling me the story, and it did get... You were like... He was like, send me a picture of you putting on the shoes or something like that.
And I'm just like... For 1 second, I thought somebody wanted to buy my shoes.
And you couldn't sell them.
And then I found out they wanted to buy me.
Well, guys, if you want some studded Louboutin booties, they're still...
Message me. They're actually still available.
They're still available.
After that incident, I got so paranoid, I deleted the fucking ad. And I said, listen, I'm not going to go broke without those $500.
At least he didn't...
I'm already broke. What's it going to change?
At least he didn't come in person and start saying, let me see you try on the shoes. He passes you the 300. He says, keep the shoes. It's the tip. I got what I needed. You would have been like, I feel, abused, but you could go. And I'll sell these shoes later. But speaking of Kijiji, so as we spoke about, like, I don't remember when, about we were talking about like Kijiji and stuff like that, and like how Alessia is a master negotiator. And so I recently bought a bag off a similar site to Kijiji.
A similar site?
What is wrong with me? Speaking another language. But no, so I've been looking for this bag for fucking months. It's crazy. Like,
we spoke about it in the other podcast that you were looking for it.
Yeah, so I've been looking for this bag for months and months and months. Finally, I found a girl who was selling it, messaged her. I pulled a U. Like, she was, and Poshmark, if you're listening, sorry. I found it on Poshmark, and you're not allowed to do buys off, like, similar to eBay. You can't do a buy off of eBay. So I'm like, okay, so I send her an offer. She like counter offers me like a little bit higher, and I see she's from Montreal. So I'm like, perfect. So I start stalking Instagram. Somehow I find her Instagram, and I message her, and I'm like, hey, I'm from Poshmark. Like, I want to buy that bag. Can we meet up? I'll pay you cash, blah, blah.
How did you find her Instagram?
Because
that's fucked.
Because I went with like like I went with like her Poshmark name. Like she had like like it wasn't her actual name. I went with that and then I found it. Anyway,
like right away, or did you have
it was
to
like pretty easy to find. I'm making it sound like it was really hard, but like it was pretty much the same username.
Wow, that's
anyway, yeah. So I found her on Instagram, messaged her. Like she was from the same place as me, so I'm like, look, I'll just go pick it up instead of her shipping it to me and everything and getting charged. She gets a fee. So
listen, we're both locals. Give me a deal.
Give me a bit of
pick it up. I'll bring you a biscotti.
You know. So I'm like, yeah. She's like, sure, okay, I can meet up with you. So I'm like, perfect. And like, guys, I've been looking for this bag for 3 months. You could have told me let's meet on the Empire State Building, and I'd be like, I'm driving there. Like, I didn't give a fuck.
COVID
like,
who,
there's something about when you really want something that you don't think about like what's gonna happen.
Story of my life.
It's crazy. So I'm like ready to drive to her house. Like I'm all worried. Like she could come in with a gun in the car and I would say, thank you so much for the bag. Here's your money. Like I would be oblivious.
Yeah.
So like that's the thing about Kijiji meetups and buying on. Like you never know what you're getting into.
Could you imagine that guy wasn't? He gave me the signs that was creepy from the very beginning. Imagine he was like, hey, let's meet up.
Imagine we were in the park. So anyways, so I meet up with this girl and she's like, okay, I'll come to you, whatever. We meet at a metro station, but I'm like, I'm not going to go to the metro station and start whipping out $500 in front of the metro station.
Hey, Veronica, that's 5,000, not 500,000. Chill.
No, but I'm like, I'm not going to whip it out in front of everybody. You know what I mean?
Whip it out. Whip out Montreal. That stack of $500, guys.
It's Montreal here. I'm not going to start going. So anyway, so I'm like, hey, let's go to the park.
Dinner's $500 in Montreal. Calm down.
So I'm like, let's go to the park. Even worse, it's like middle of the day. I'm on my lunch break. I'm driving to go buy this fucking bag. So we're sitting on a bench. She has the bag. It's COVID. We're awkward. We don't know like what to do. So I'm like, I'm like, can I see the bag? She passes me the bag. I start opening it. And like, I'm touching it. She also
has a gate around you though, because she doesn't want you to run.
You know what I mean?
And with that extra distance in between, you have a good head start.
We're both here like trusting each other. And it's like, that's what's sketch about Kijiji. You never fucking know. So I'm picking up this bag and my initial reaction is I'm buying a fake bag. But at this point, it's a little bit like when you're at the nail salon and she already did the first layer and you're like, it's too late now. I'm sticking with the color that I don't fucking like because I'm too shy to say it.
If it's fake, we're saying it's real, bitch.
Like, so I take this bag. It's the first time I ever touched like a patent leather bag. It's so light. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, whatever. So I'm looking at it. I'm going, this is fake. Take my money. Like, I counted the money. I gave it to her. I walked to my car. I called Alessia. I said, Alessia, I just bought a fake bag.
I know, guys. She was going on it. I can't tell you. It's too light.
I'm serious.
I said, Veronica, do your research. Search that bag and see what are the, like, requirements for it to be real. And she did it, and it was real.
It was, no doubt, 100% it was real. It's just one of those things where I'm buying it off this random girl in a park. Everybody's watching me do this.
And also, on Poshmark, don't they, like, have to authenticate it before you can actually sell
I mean, if you're buying it, you know what I mean. There was a lot of...
It was real and you were just being a drama
It's just
queen.
when I got there, she started changing her story and I'm like, I'm a loser. I'm buying a fake bag. But I said,
why was she changing her story? What was she saying?
It's because when I asked her on... Now you're going to go, well, the bag's fake. When I was talking to her on, like, Instagram, I'm like, okay, where'd you get the bag? She's like, oh, my mom had bought it. No, she's like, I bought it off a consignment store, blah, blah. That's why I don't have a bill. I was like, okay, whatever. So then when I met up in her in person, I'm like, oh, you don't... I, like, questioned her again. And I'm like, oh, you don't have the bill for it. She's like, yeah, my mom bought it in the States, like, a while ago. And I was like, but you said you bought it online. She's like, oh, no, that was another bag. So then right off the bat, I went, the bag's light. She changed her story. It's fake. But I literally did the most extensive research I've ever done in my life. Like, I never even studied a test this hard. And it's real. Like, 1,000% it's real. I couldn't even actually find a fake version of this bag. So I said, there's no way that this is fake. Anyways, but it's just crazy how we literally...
Have you ever been to New York Canal Street? Because I'll tell you, that bag exists.
No, but
Kidding.
I was just like, crazy how I was risking my life for my fucking little Louis Vuitton pochette. And honestly, I'd do it again tomorrow.
I know what you mean.
Gotta live for a new bag.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And it's fucking nice, so.
But honestly, fake bag. But like I said, $500... If I'm paying $500, and honestly, that's fucking cheap for a bag. But if I'm paying any amount for something that is designer and that is $500 and more,
I'm sure
real.
you could even go get it certified. But at this point, who wants to go get it certified?
I even in my midst of I'm gonna cry. I just bought a fake bag for $500. I'm emailing the certification places, and they're like, okay, send us pictures of the bag. I went, I'm a loser. This bag is
Could
real.
you imagine the people who go and spend $3,000 on a fake bag? Like, some people are just
some people buy fake Chanels, but it's like, you know what? And I'm super good with this. Like, I do my research, and like I really wouldn't have bought a fake bag, and those kind of bags are really easy to tell if they're fake as well. But like
Even the chain, your chain is heavy. Like
the feeling of like buying a bag and saying I just bought a fake bag is unmatchable. No. It's honestly it's an adrenaline rush on its own. It's like I was literally crying saying I just bought a fake bag.
And she spent $500.
But if anybody asks, it's real because I spent for it. It's about the money. It's not about the authenticity. It doesn't matter. Anyways, literally everything I do in my life, I'm like, I have a fucking notes thing on that I just have like random things written down that I want to talk about on the podcast. And that's my life now. My life is writing things down that happened to me.
Okay.
And like, it's just the fucking stupidest shit. And I know you have this on your notes too. That's podcast.
My phone that's dead, so.
Oh, it's true. You're naked. I also, guys, we've been looking for a couch because we're tired of this. I already showed you guys we're on a ping pong table. So we've been looking for a couch to set up our new podcast room. And me and Alessia both want to spend about $3.50 each.
Together, actually, I would say
collectively, the $3.50.
Collectively, like, I say I'm willing to spend $4 and, go like a little over our budget if it's something that we exactly want.
Guys, you don't understand. I'm literally on Kijiji Facebook Market every day and I'm just going, the couch is $100 and I'm still going, overpriced.
Guys, the same way we bargain with bags, don't fool yourself. We're bargaining with those couches.
It's crazy. I sent Alessia a couch today. It was $250. She goes, say $200. I said, honestly, I'm ready for $150. She said, honestly, me too. I said, honestly, Alessia, I'm not gonna lie. I want to pay free. Like, I want a free couch. Like,
if anybody is selling or giving away a couch, we're looking for. We don't want to be picky, but we're looking
white
for
or black or pink.
White, black, or pink in the lights.
Comfortable, has a place to put the mics.
Doesn't make me look like my last podcast where I'm stiff as fuck, but also look like my melanzans are bringing me down. So, we're just
something that perks them up. We want to be comfortable. If it could pull out as a couch bed as well, that'd be great. So when Alessia sleeps over, perfect. Have that figured out.
But we found a couch that was black. You're heading more towards black. I'm heading more towards light pink. But every couch we're finding light pink literally looks like there's shit stains on it. And I'm going, I don't want to spend more than $1 for this couch.
It's crazy.
Shit stains everywhere.
But you know what? Like, honestly, I'm really, like, I'm so, like, a thrifter and vintage. Like, I so don't care about, like, used things, but for some reason I'm looking at these couches and I'm going, there's something that bothers me about a used couch.
It's one thing that Veronica took a couch that came from my house. We know where it's been.
Used as well. I had to get over it.
We know where it's been, but like, honestly, like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, there's something really disgusting
there's something about a couch. It's the fact that there's,
I know, like, we're gonna wash it obviously, but at the end of the day, guys, look, we started our podcast, we had no neon light sign. Now we have one, but we haven't had our dad to come and hang it up.
Literally.
So
waiting for my dad to come.
It's gonna be up next week, but it's fucking, can we talk about that sign for a second?
Yeah,
it's
beautiful.
Fucking nice, guys. If ever you're looking for a neon sign, I know she bought an extra one and she actually put it in her, like, living room. And it says Play Dirty. If that doesn't say Veronica, then I don't know what does. With all Playboy magazines, it's fucking nice. And if you're looking to buy one, it doesn't have to be because you're starting a podcast. Like, you can add it anywhere in a bathroom. You can get custom
anything, yeah.
In a restaurant. Like, you could just make a room become an Instagrammable picture room. And what's our code? Chemical X?
Yeah,
for 10% off. So
10%. Honestly, that's a lot, especially on a custom sign. Like,
yeah, like we had somebody buy one at $2,000. And
yeah.
On 10% on that is almost $200, guys.
Yeah, like, it's a lot.
It is 200, so
math is 200. But honestly, guys, check them out, Neonific. They really do amazing stuff. Like, I was really surprised as well. Like, I'm ordering a custom sign. I'm getting this in fucking
a year,
literally 2021. Like, yeah. But it came so quick. I got it in like 2 weeks.
And honestly, I'm not saying because I've seen other people's, but the quality of it is really good. Yeah. And like, even the light. Like, the whole...
Yeah, like, the box and everything.
Everything is so, like, well done.
Honestly, I got those signs and I said...
Is it made in Montreal?
No.
Okay.
But I got
Probably should have said that then.
I got those...
I opened the can of worms. I'm sorry.
Whoops. I got those signs in and I was literally like, take all my money. I want 17 signs all over my... I want all my lighting to be neon signs. It's something about you turn that on and it's colorful.
And I was fucking pissed that we couldn't have it on today.
I know.
But whatever.
I was literally like...
It's
Daddy.
so nice. Yeah.
It's so nice. But yeah, guys, check them out for 10% off.
And also, like, we're still looking for a couch. So
no, guys, you don't understand. These mics, they're not just for fun here. We paid for them.
Yeah.
And I just bought a mic arm also. So if we could cut corners on one thing, it's gonna be the couch. But I also don't want lice.
But I also like the fact that we started off and we were literally sitting on our nana's fucking pillows.
No, like, guys, I'm not afraid to say I was getting served, but I was all happy in the moment when they accidentally paid me $4,000 extra. I said, I got a nice fat check from Mr. Trudeau. But let me tell you, when they said, give it back. And I didn't know. I thought they paid me $2,000 more. So this whole time I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to leave $2,000 aside because I know I have to give it back, whatever. Recently called them. They're like, no, it's $4,000. I'm like, hold on a minute. That's a big jump there.
That's
you're
a big
asking
jump
for
because
back.
she didn't actually even save the 2,000 that she
yeah,
had.
the 2,000 was gonna be a. It was gonna be a. Look, do you take this neon sign because me and Alessia broke up?
I'm dead.
But no, literally, fuck them. They mistakenly gave the money and they're taking it away from me. That's like, excuse me.
It's your mistake.
It's your mistake. I get to keep the money. Fuck you. You can't just give somebody an ice cream cone and then say, never mind, wrong flavor. No, I already licked the ice cream. I already used the money. You're not getting it back now. You could go to Sephora, Garage, all the places that I spent the money on and go ask them for the money back because I don't have it. You see this mic? Go ask for them back. BlueYeti.com.
I was actually telling Veronica, I'm like, hold on, like, are we like, is this a business enough to start claiming these things? I was telling her, I'm like, the amount of things we're buying for this podcast, though, like, it adds up.
And
like,
I want to tell you what the most expensive one is finding new tops every week. Like, guys, I'm shopping and I'm going, is this going to look nice on camera?
Actually, let me clarify. I'm shopping, bringing them here. Veronica's wearing them, and then I can't rewear them the next week on the podcast.
Every time Alessia comes, she says, I have a top for you.
I came here with my blue top, and I said, well, I can't wear this. Veronica wore it last week. Like, people are annoyed at this top. Like,
but guys, I want to tell you something that I did not foresee, and it is how hard it is to pick an outfit for a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
You would never think. But I don't have this many tops. I'm a whore.
Soon we're going to have to start cutting off the video and just doing...
Honestly, I have to say a funny joke. I just thought of this. Yesterday, I was filming a video with my boyfriend, a short video, and the videographer was here, and he's a friend of my boyfriend's, whatever.
What was this for?
It was just for a short film that he's doing. Okay. So just a quick scene. And I'm just talking with him, and you know me, I make stupid jokes all the time. Like, I'm very, like...
we know the people who are watching, they watch the podcast.
Yeah, I know, but like,
Witty?
like, I make like, anyway.
Dumb jokes? Stupid jokes?
No.
Retarded jokes?
Provocative jokes? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But anyways, explicit jokes, I guess you could say. So my boyfriend's in the bathroom doing his hair, and I come out in a dress, and I'm like, is this dress good? And he's like, yeah, like, whatever. I'm like, is it okay that it's short? He's like, yeah, it's fine. I'm like, I have a black one also. He's like, yeah, the black one. He's like, is it short also? And I'm like, yeah, it's short. I'm a slut. And he literally did this. And I said, I'm kidding. You can laugh. And he went, and I went, oh my God, I have to watch out who I say these jokes to, because that one did not fly. Like, he's probably there going, if I laugh, is David beating me up? I'm calling her a slut.
Let's be real. David's not beating up nobody.
If anything, I got a laugh out of him more than I got a laugh out of him. But guys, there is nothing funnier than when you crack a joke like that and they don't laugh. I was literally going, then it's awkward because he's probably thinking I'm actually calling myself a slut. And I'm going, no, like I'm...
Funny story. I was in Toronto. Oh my God. We were speaking with like one of like Tanya's friends, whatever. And he sang a story and then I was like, oh my God, you're joking me. Oh my God, I don't believe you, I said. That's what I said. Oh my God, I don't believe you. He goes, no, I swear, like, what happened was, and I'm like, no, I don't believe you. And I didn't catch up the first time. He's like, this girl, I don't know why she doesn't believe me. And I'm going, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like,
it's a thing we say.
It's from Montreal. Don't really listen. Like, when I say I don't believe you, I actually believe you. It's just me saying, oh my God, are you serious? Oh, I should have probably just said, are you serious? Like,
well, the other day when you said that you were pissing yourself, I thought she was laughing, but she was literally pissing herself. So I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore.
Honestly,
she went to get a COVID test, and I wrote to her. I'm like, oh my God, did it hurt? And then to another message, she wrote back, I'm crying. And I'm like, oh fuck, it really hurt that bad. I didn't realize she was laughing.
I figured I went to Toronto. Let me get a COVID test. Actually, I figured I went.
You got forced.
I was not gonna go. I was forced. My boyfriend said, I'm not seeing you until you get your COVID
Cleanse
test.
yourself.
And I said, I'm on my way. It's already been a week. I don't see him.
COVID tests are the new STD test. Nobody says, are you tested? You say, you know what I mean? It's no show me your papers if you got any STDs. It's show me your papers that you don't have coronavirus. Gonorrhea's fine, but coronavirus is what I'm thinking about.
So I go in, and now it's like through drive-thru. I'm chilling. Guys,
it kills me that they do drive-thru.
Can all my appointments be in drive-thru? Can I go get a gynecologist appointment and do it from my car?
You're rolling down the window and you're going...
Oh, hold on. I'm just going to take off my underwear. We cool? I open my
legs. I'll pop the trunk. It's fine. It's like a drive-in movie.
No, but it's amazing from a car. You don't have to start walking exits that way to your right.
Waiting 2 hours.
You literally show up in your car. You turn it off. You're on your phone. They come in. They fucking... Let me tell you guys, I'm not dramatic. And
Not dramatic.
I'm not dramatic, and I'm not a baby. I can take a lot of pain.
Still don't know about that one.
Let me tell you, when they fucking put that little
Q-tip of
fucking Swiffer up my nose, I went, ow. I'm not even, I don't know if it's because I had snots in my fucking nose at the same time. They gave me a Kleenex and they said, blow your nose and take out everything.
You said, ma'am, I got a nose job. I don't know if this thing works.
Literally.
You said, I don't even know if it's connected to where coronavirus comes from.
When I got my nose job, I feel, but I don't have the full sensation I had before. So sometimes people will be like, Alessia, you have a booger sticking out of your nose, and I'm like, what do you mean? I don't feel it like a normal person would, you know? So already when I blow, I think I got everything out, and let me tell you, there's always a nice surprise that comes through. So when they went through, it's like they went through a booger through. It killed. And you think it's 1 second, she's like, almost done. No. The hype of almost done, she says that fucking 35 times, and it ends up being for 35 minutes.
Oh my God.
She took it out. My eyes were tearing. I was literally, in tears.
Honestly, I'm traumatized of the coronavirus test from what I've heard. I'm actually traumatized. I would rather just...
I'm being dramatic, but, it hurts.
No. I would rather quarantine for 2 weeks than, just in case, than go get that fucking test. I can't explain it. I don't like people... Even the strep test, I'm sorry, mister, who has that fucking car that just drove by. Fuck, we
Don't
get
they
it.
know we're fucking doing a podcast?
Yeah, we get it. You spend $200 to get a new exhaust.
We get it. You're walking by a girl and you want to show off. And
we get it. You drink Monster drinks and...
and you have the fucking franchise
and it's a Subaru
blue lights hanging on from
the LEDs
from a Nissan car. Chill the fuck out.
But we're filming a podcast. But even the strep test, that, it's just sticking things in me.
I know.
Those holes are
I'm pretty sure you stick things in you.
I said, those holes is... Speaking of sticking things in you, which is, I don't know if that was a smooth intro, but...
I guess.
So, as we all remember, if you watched the episode, when I went to pick up Alessia in Quebec City, she bought me a vibrator as a gift.
Oh my God.
I've had that in my drawer.
I just want to say that it was no cheap vibrator.
She's going to reiterate that it was a pretty penny.
Yeah.
But thank you, Daddy Trudeau, for that again. But anyways, so I had it put in my drawer, whatever. We'll skip that whole part. So vibrators in my drawer. Who cares? Hidden. Obviously, everybody hides their stuff in their drawer. So I have it in my drawer and I'm moving.
Do they though? Well, once you move out, you don't really hide.
No, but where do you store a vibrator?
You don't have to store it when you move out. You're moved out.
I know. What do you want me to do? Leave it on my kitchen with my forks and knives?
Well, if you're Miley Cyrus, you leave it out.
You literally leave it. I was going to say, I remember when you watched that. I know, I'm annoying. Anyways, so it's in my drawer. I'm moving. So my dad and his friend, his worker are moving my drawers, moving my stuff in my room. So I'm chilling. I'm chilling with my boyfriend in the kitchen. All of a sudden, I see that they're bringing my drawers under my bed out. So I'm but there's no cover on them. It's really, they took out the drawers. And
it's
I'm
the IKEA drawers. You take one out.
You take one out and then you move.
They went, one done.
So
2 to go.
I start, and I'm not registering. So now they're on the second drawer that they're bringing out, and I'm looking. And he goes, and they're bringing the third drawer out, and I'm going, fuck me. the vibrator. And I'm going, there's no chance that it happens to be not under my clothes. Like, I just shove it under there. Like, I don't think, you know what I mean? But I'm like, there's no chance that it happens to one time be out in the open. I'm like,
if there's one time it's going to be out in the open.
Wouldn't happen.
It's going to be now.
I walk by and I see a quick glance and I see that the last drawer happens to be the one that it's in. So I'm like, they're putting down that third drawer and I go, let me just double check. And I sweep into my room faster than I've ever have in my life. Open that drawer. Lo and behold, pink, huge vibrator, boom, right in the middle. Like, in the middle of everything was moved around it, so it was like shining a light onto the vibrator. I had a millisecond. They were walking in the room. I went, huh? No. And I went, yeah, it's good to go. You can take that one now. I was just checking if the wheels worked.
Okay, but wait, then they probably saw it, because if they took... Bella
they what?
Thorne, when they...
Bella Thorne. If they took...
If they took... When they grabbed the third one, I'm going to try something new. When they grabbed the third one, they must have seen it.
Well, no, because my drawers are all under my bed. So it's like, they're like, I have 4 drawers.
I would have died.
Anyways.
I just want to know what would have happened if your dad and the guy were bringing it.
I would have.
That's my daughter.
I would have went, Pat, here's the keys. I'm going to move back to Australia.
And we'll talk when we talk.
We'll never see you again. I literally think that I literally just would have walked out into the street and lied on the floor and said, take me for as I am.
No, take for...
Honestly, at that point, I would have took the vibrator and I would have held it up like
you would have walked right in front of a train station and said, honestly, I'm not dealing with this
I would have sewed my eyes shut just so I didn't have to make eye contact with my dad ever again. And it's like, what? My friend gave it to me. That's the excuse I gave when my mom found MDMA in my bag when I was 15. Doesn't work anymore. My friend gave it to me. I swear it's true. I brought her home.
You don't share vibrators. You don't say, my friend
did give it to me. Okay, it's not a lie. For once, it's not a lie. The MDMA was a lie, though.
I guess on the Truth or Drink, when she said she's taken a drug before and she drank, well, you got one out of her.
You got one. But hilarious. Honestly, I forgot to say that last time.
What about the time where you were telling it, guys, we were at the gym. No. We were at the gym. And her boyfriend.
Oh, my God. Honestly, guys, all I have to say is when your dad is the mover, a lot of things can go wrong. And
if you're Italian, chances are your dad works in construction and he can build you a fucking castle. So,
but I can explain, like, Italian dads are very, like, not emotional with... I don't know if it's just... Like, I find most Italian dads are very, like... protective over the daughter, but they don't really know anything about your life, but they also do not want to know.
They don't want to know. They don't.
But it's very like
it's the mom that knows everything.
Yes. But Italian dad's very like a faraway relationship.
And the moms know everything, not because we tell them, because let me tell you, when you leave the house, they fucking go snooping. They check under that fucking...
but
They're cleaning, but at the same time, they're going... They're snooping.
Anyway. But anyways, so my dad was coming over, I think, I don't remember, he was dropping off paint or something or he was dropping off my couches. So I'm at the gym. It's 10 a.m. I leave. My boyfriend's still sleeping. No.
She's squatting and she's telling me, guys, I have to go.
So I left and my boyfriend was up north for the weekend. So he calls me as he's getting home. He's like, babe, we just missed each other. I just got home. I didn't really sleep last night. Like, I was sleeping on a couch. Like, I'm so tired. He's like, I'm going to bed. He's like, waiting for you, getting naked, waiting for you, okay? So I'm like...
I was wondering if she was going to say that part. Where she said,
well, that's the most important part. So he's like, I'm getting in bed, getting naked, waiting for you. Come cuddle me when you get back home. I'm like, perfect. Don't think anything of it. He even says, when's your dad coming? I said, don't know. So he went, perfect, click, hang up. I'm working out. I get a call from my dad. I'm at the gym, guys. I get a call from my dad. I go, and then I see, my dad never texts me, but he texted me right after he called me, and I see, coming over right now, we'll be there at 11:15. I'm like, my gym class finishes at 11:15 and I'm 20 minutes away.
No.
So I'm sweating. I'm in between
and not
squats.
Because of the gym, let me tell you.
Not because of the gym. In between squats, I'm calling my boyfriend, calling my dad. Nobody's answering me. My boyfriend always has his phone on silent, which I don't really care. But when I need you to have it on, now I fucking hate you for it. Now it's like I want to kill you because your phone is on silent. And I know that it's always on silent, but now I hate you for it. My dad's not answering me. I must have called them each like 11 times. Like I was between, because I'm like,
I just want to know how this scenario comes in. He brings in the sofas. David comes out with his naked noodle going,
well, no,
Veronica,
it's because
you're here? And he goes, oh.
The worst
You're
part
definitely
is,
a Rossi, just not the Rossi I was looking for.
The worst part is that I have, in this new house, I don't have central air conditioning. So we sleep with the doors open, which I never do. So my doors are always open. So if he would be sleeping in the bed, he probably has the sheets off and the air conditioning on because it was hot. Like this was like 2 weeks ago. Like,
so
it was
cheeks are out, sticks
everything's
are
out. So he's walking in that door. First thing he's doing when he gets out of here is he's looking in my room. And what is he going to find? My boyfriend thinking it's me going,
hey, babe, with the guitar.
Haven't seen you in 2 days. Hey, baby. And I'm going, so guys, I got into that. I never left the gym so fast in my life. I maybe even had one running shoe on. I was running. I'm going, how can I beat my dad there? And as I'm driving fast and furious, I'm between calling my dad and calling my boyfriend.
All I want to
Neither
say
of them
is
are answering.
I feel bad for our trainer. That's
Like,
all.
he has to go through so much.
He goes through all. He doesn't even have to watch the podcast because he goes
He
through
knows
all
in
of
real
this
life.
with us. Like
He is the podcast.
he is the podcast.
But so I'm racing home. Like if I was gonna get a ticket, I was gonna pin it on one of those two because I'm like, fuck you guys, nobody's answering the phone. I'm pissed. And my dad is, like I said, late for everything. So I'm praying. But I know there's that once in a while that he's just on time. And the fact that he said 11:15 on the dot, I was like, I'm sweating. So I'm driving. I get home. I left the gym like a bit earlier. I get home. It's 11:23.
You never told me if he was there before.
Yeah. So I get home. It's 11:23. Nobody's answering. And at this point, I'm going, nobody's answering because my dad killed my boyfriend. Like, nobody's answering because he came in, saw my boyfriend naked, and fucking punched him in the face. Like, and that's why nobody's answering. So I'm setting up all the scenarios for what's going to go down as soon as I walk in that
But that's
door.
what we do.
Like, I zoomed up those stairs. I think I skipped all the steps. I was all worried.
You would think Veronica moved out to have her privacy, but turns out, guys,
Less.
you
I just
can't hide.
I don't even I have a code on my door, so my dad can pop in whenever he wants.
Oh my
and
God.
it scares me a little
She
bit.
moved out, but not really.
So anyway, so I'm flying through the door, walk in, and I'm at this point I'm pissed at everybody for everything because I don't know what's going on, and I'm just panicking. So I fly in the door, get into my room, and my boyfriend's there peacefully sleeping with the covers up. Even if my dad would have walked in, wouldn't have seen anything.
Classic.
He's there cuddling, and I go, babe. Oh, I broke my arm.
Oh my God, don't kill anybody.
I went, babe, what the fuck? He wakes up all confused. Hi, baby. I'm like, no. Why is your phone on silent? You know what I just went through? He's there, one eye open, getting an earful for... I'm just pissed because nobody answered me.
Oh my God. Was your dad in?
As I get in, I'm talking to him, I'm saying, what the fuck? My dad calls me after. I'm like pissed at my boyfriend for not answering. He goes, I didn't know my phone was on silent. I don't know. And the worst part is I was expecting him like just, obviously that cover would have been off. Even if my dad would have walked in.
You imitate him so well though.
And then, so I get in, I yell at my boyfriend for not his fault. After I'm done yelling at my boyfriend, my dad calls me, calls me and says, yeah, I'll be there in about an hour. And I went, honestly, fuck you. I'm leaving. I was pissed. And that was...
Oh my God. I know this is a lot of Veronica stories today, but if you think you're not saying that story about the washing machine...
The washing machine.
When you put his earphones. Oh my God. I just thought about it and I'm like...
this week. How long are we at?
Whatever it is, the people want to hear.
No, this is a fucking hilarious story.
No.
And I'm sure so many people can relate to this. This was golden. So I forgot this happened. So basically, I do a load of laundry.
Okay, hold on a second. Babe, the food's ready.
Yeah, I'm hearing some beeping back there.
So my boyfriend's actually cooking for us, but now I'm actually going to be pissed at him because he knows that the podcast is going on and there should not be beeping or anything. So I'll kill him later.
So this is gonna be a story about how we kill our boyfriends for no reason.
Oh my God.
So basically what happened was me and my boyfriend were going, we had 2 different places that we were going and I was gonna be late. So I'm like rushing, whatever. I'm like, okay, let's go. I'm dropping him off on my way there. So I put a load of laundry in as we're getting ready. So he's taking long and like, I'm annoyed. Then all of a sudden we're getting out the door and he checks his pockets and he goes, oh my God, where's my wallet? And I'm like, he checks a bit and then I'm like, babe, don't tell me it's in the wash that I just started now. And not only did I start the wash, but I put heavy duty load. So that's like, not only is it an hour, now it's an hour 45 minutes. Like,
shit ain't opening.
That shit ain't opening. My thing, once it locks, it doesn't unlock. So I'm like fucking pissed. And it was like, it wasn't even like I just started. Like, it was like, it was 30 minutes in there. It was wet in there, So I'm like, don't fucking tell. I'm like, no, look everywhere for your wallet. He's like, fuck, he checks everywhere.
But that's the thing, though. There. I can relate. Like, I feel like once a load starts, you're like, that's where it is. It's in the fucking washing machine. Then you just... Because you look, but you're panicking, and all you can think of, it's one place, and it's the wash.
So you have to look. Anyway, so I make him look everywhere. It's not there. He's like, it's in the wash, whatever. So now I'm fucking pissed, because I'm like, you made me late. You know, like, I hate being late. So, contrary to popular belief, because I show up to work late, but whatever. So, I'm fucking pissed because we're late, and now we have to sit and wait for this fucking thing to finish. But we have an hour in here, and, like, we're already late. So, I'm fuming. Every minute that goes by, I get more angry, and I hate him more. So, then he comes out of the washroom, and so far, like, he's just like, fuck, it was in the... He's like, I'm like,
maybe well, that guy's gonna get his fucking dream after all the bikinis.
Literally,
almost flashed everyone.
I flipped everything out. I'm like, it's not in there, whatever. Out, right? So whatever. So at a point, he walks out of the bathroom and he goes, well, next time check the pockets before you put stuff in the wash because now my earphones are in there and now they're broken.
You're like,
I'm went.
Sorry. You have the nerve.
Me. He said the pants.
But honestly, Veronica, you should check the pockets.
But he's like, the earphones were the pants that were on the bed, and they didn't even need to be washed. I'm like, well, you're on the phone. I didn't think to ask you. I just put them in, and I always flip everything inside out, like, and I don't leave things in my pocket. So, like, I don't think to check. We're girls. I don't even have pockets. Like, fuck. I can't fit anything in there. So, whatever. I threw them in the wash. He goes, yeah, my earphones are in there now. So now I'm like, are you accusing me? So now I'm fuming.
The wallet and the earphone.
But he didn't accuse me for the wallet, but the earphones, he was pissed because we were all waiting. So he came out and said, next time check. And I'm pissed. Now I'm being busy, but I'm making, you're pissed.
You make noise.
You make noise. Everything you do, you're slamming. So I'm fucking pissed, okay, this whole time. And we're waiting. It's just getting slower
I just want to know, were you changing birth controls at this point? I just want to know at what level crazy Veronica was at.
No, we were at regular crazy Veronica.
Regular.
So we're finally waiting, whatever. So now I'm pissed. And then the washer finally ends. So it's like we're both charging in that bathroom to who can get to the washer first, Now I'm like, no, I'll do it. Since, I do the laundry and I have to, no, you know what? Since it's me who put I'll fucking check. So now I'm pissed, putting everything. I get the earphones. Here's your earphones. I'm putting everything. Wallet and the mask are not in there. So I'm like, I don't know where your wallet is, but it's not in the wash. He's like, can be. You didn't check properly, whatever. Goes in the room, comes back 2 minutes later. Okay, let's go. What? My wallet was in my shorts. I'm like, excuse me?
No.
I just waited 1 hour. You blaming me. And your wallet wasn't even in there?
No.
So I'm fuming. So I bring him to his friend's house. I'm pissed. We get into a whole fight. At the end, I forgive him. We get over it.
I hope so.
We laugh about it. And then I go, anyways, babe, sorry I broke your earphones. He goes, no, they actually work. Don't worry about it.
They better not fucking work.
I went, you better break those right fucking now, because I'm not saying sorry if those aren't broken. I was like, hold on a minute. I said, you know what? I take my fucking sorry back. Get the fuck out of the car.
Actually, funny story. When I was in Toronto this weekend, and I was with your sister and Celia, guys, we're 3 girls. We brought more clothes than... like for 3 days worth. We brought we brought so much stuff. And guys, we were already rushing because we got there late on Friday. So everything was everywhere. And apparently your sister was accusing me of using a brush that I apparently don't remember using. But because she could not find it, okay?
Well, that's what I say. We're similar,
because I would have done that to somebody else, saying, you touched it, you used the last, like, where did you put it?
Well, every time you leave my house and I can't find something the millisecond I look for it, I say, fuck, Alessia, every time she comes over here. But you know what? 50% of the time she does take it, so I'm not wrong.
Anyway, so she's going, where is it? No. And she's always the last one ready and already. So I'm like, Tanya, you know what? Just get ready. I'll find it for you, But I'm looking and I'm like, I don't have it. It's not in my... Because she's accusing me. I'm like, I checked my stuff. I literally went one by one. I don't have it. So it's clearly you. Whatever. So then after she's like, whatever, it's fine. I'll just buy a new one then. And I'm like, guys, when girls give you that trip, they're pissed. We're going to dinner. She's not talking to me. We're not doing a la carte sharing everything. She's getting her own fucking meal.
And that fucking tartare you wanted, she's eating it herself.
She's eating it, and my other friend's sitting in the middle because she's not happy because I lost her brush that I don't remember touching. Anyways, so then whenever we leave, she forgets. She uses her normal fucking brush that would have been just fine, but she has to accuse me. Anyways, but at this point, she doesn't find her brush. The next day, Celia goes, my friend goes, but did you end up finding the brush? Like, what ended up happening with that? And she goes, yeah, I hear her under her breath go, yeah, I found it. And I'm like, no. Hold on a second. You're not going to play me like that. I'm sorry. It's crazy how when you're looking for something, you're very loud and everybody can hear you. But when you find something, you're very quiet, eh? I'm like, where the fuck was it? She goes, it was in my bag. I'm like, I'm sorry, you didn't think to tell me that you found it?
Crazy.
Crazy when you're wrong, eh? What you'll do. The pride just hits.
Crazy.
Anyways.
Just like you running to Sephora to buy all your makeup.
Exactly.
Pride. Gotta love it.
Anyways, guys, I hate to break this off, and I know you love listening to us, but I'm fucking down to eat what my boyfriend's cooking right now. He's literally that emoji.
He's literally...
If you've ever seen on Top Chef, the little kid.
Gordon Ramsay, the fucking... honestly, I have to put it up.
Put it up there, is what my boyfriend's doing right now.
But thank you so much for watching. I just realized we didn't do an intro, but fuck the intro.
Well, David made it very clear that we should not be doing, hey guys, welcome to Chemical X, so we'll just keep it at Veronica's a whore, Veronica is mean, and Alessia's nice.
Bye.
No, that was mean. I'm the mean one.